Hey guys, back for another video, and we're going to do a striping kit today on a 60 volt, a Toro 60 volt super recycler. And the reason I kind of came up with this idea was this SmartStow. It has these brackets that are for the wheels on the SmartStow, and I thought I'd just remove those and then use these shoulder bolts and these brackets to mount the striping kit. So we have two 1/4 inch bolts, but they have to have a shoulder. These are stainless, but it doesn't matter. 4 nuts, 2 locking nuts and 2 regular nuts. And then 4 self-tapping screws, and it doesn't matter what size they are. And we have a chunk of pipe. It's 3-inch pipe, PVC, and it's 22 inches long. 2 caps, and the cap, I drilled a 5/16 hole through the center of the cap. Excuse me. And then you might be wondering what these are. These are conduit hanger clamps. They're 98 cents at Lowe's. I had a couple laying around from my electrical project, so I thought I'd use them, and it turned out really well. So to get started, we'll want to grab the cap, one of these, and you're probably going to have to, you can look at this the way I have it, but you're going to have to bend it. You're going to have to play with it to get it right. It didn't take me long though. You can see this is bent kind of at a 90-degree angle, and that's to go on the SmartStow bolt, and then the other end is to wrap around and catch that. So catch the roller. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let me back up. I'm going to have to put a nut on first. And then we're going to go ahead and put it through the hole. Use a locking nut on the inside. I'll go ahead and tighten this down. Okay, and then we're going to do both of them this way. I'm just going to go ahead and run this through here, make sure I got the right one. This one's been at a 90, so it's going to go on the SmartStow. This is going to go through, nut's going to go on. And then the cap and the lock nut. Pretty simple design, and it does work, and you'll see in the pictures in the video that this does work. And the conduit hanger clamps they're not too flimsy, but they're not too rigid. So it really works out well for this. So that's what we'll have for each side. And then we have the pipe, which you can see I've had this together. I've already mowed with it. And we're going to go ahead and put the cap on. I'm going to go ahead and use a hammer and mallet. And we'll take a self-tapping screw. And then another one. And then we're going to fill this up with sand. And we'll of course put the other cap on, but the sand that I got was free. If you live in a subdivision, I got my sand off the side of the street. I live in Indiana. And the salt trucks are out in the winter. And nobody wants to clean the sand up. Of course, it's out south there, so you want to go out and sweep it up. But I went out and swept it up, and this is what I ended up with, a bunch of heavy sand. So I'll go ahead and fill this up. And it's very dusty. Let's go get my mask. It's kind of like cat litter. I haven't tried it with the cat yet, but so you just fill it up, throw the other cap on, doesn't matter where. Go ahead and show you here. Self-tapping screws. And these are, you can always take this off. I didn't want to glue it, but these hold the caps on just fine. So then you'll have something that looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera up a little bit. And all we're going to do, I told you this is a pretty simple design that works. All you're going to do is put this bolt back, this shoulder bolt that's for there's no modifications to this, to the mower itself. You're just going to put that back on. Tighten it up, and then the other side. And tighten it up. Oops, wrong way. And there you have it. Simple, very simple.